Le mec s'appelle Big B. De base, il fait pas flipper, hein. C'était très loup-garou plus que vampire, ouais. Non mais tu sais, quand il est en genre stade 2, il ressemble beaucoup au vampire de Buffy, on trouvait. Donc on va lancer. Soyez attentifs au résumé, surtout toi, Berg. C'est ton moment. C'est pour toi qu'on ne le passe pas.
If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Ah oui.
He must have taken
Ouais.
a shard with
Toujours
him.
cassé. C'est vrai.
Open arms.
My time to shine.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks, Bigby. And thanks for covering for me last time, too.
Bigby? How could you do this to me?
I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did it! I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Bah donc même Snow, elle pense qu'il l'a pas fait.
You really think this man murdered these women?
Transformation. C'était là. Voilà. Là comme on est beau. Lui est mort. Parfait. Et après l'autre elle nous tourne dessus là. Regarde comme elle est stylée.
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is gonna be a beautiful relationship.
Ah oui, ça c'était dégoûtant.
Really.
On n'aimait pas les os qui sortaient. Le mec avec la gorge arrachée, aucun problème.
The old, in with the new. Long live the queen.
Et elle a une hache. Bref, je l'aime beaucoup. L'autre sur son nez, tu peux lui mettre toute la table pour travailler en famille, exactement. Ça peut être pratique, hein. Donc on a le bras cassé. Crane a été embarqué. Il se passe beaucoup de choses.
See you around.
Si la méchante, mais c'est une méchante, ouais.
A silver slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be okay though.
Il est pas censé genre enlever son bras pour laisser passer le truc.
Organs are positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Ça va, il veut qu'il sorte, je remets Daredevil en ce moment. Je pouvais jamais regarder Nip Tuck quand j'étais plus jeune parce que ça me dégoûtait.
I figured I'd be done before you were conscious.
My arm.
Ah, ça me
Yes,
dégoûte.
very ugly, but not life-threatening. I can't say the same for these bullets peppered throughout your vital organs.
C'était plus pratique pour les artistes de cacher la plaie.
Move it. Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged.
Pourquoi il bouge son
saving his
bras?
life at the
C'est
moment.
pété.
But if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
Ah bah oui, bien sûr. J'ai passé le jeu en anglais. Mon clavier, je sais pas. Je regarde pas.
For heaven's sake.
Ah
See now? That wasn't so difficult, was it?
hop, c'est réparé. Elle aurait pu le faire, elle, Snow, là. Peut-être que l'autre, il aurait pas été embarqué.
You're probably better off. This way I won't have to reset it later. He's lucky to be
Colin.
alive. And he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should. There are limits to what even I can do.
This is the job.
Quiet. Just relax.
Même Wolverine tombe dans les pommes. C'est clair.
Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
Je me serais tellement
I should
évanouie.
stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Elle s'inquiète pour moi.
Bigby couldn't be in better hands, and I need the space to
Restez dans
work,
le
so...
coin.
Stick around, all right? I don't know if I trust this guy.
Oh, please, I could do this with my optic nerve severed. We'll be down in a moment. Just please, give us the
Hop,
time.
se tomber sur le manteau, Snow.
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
Because I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be?
Could you please not distract the doctor while he has my chest cut open?
Yes, that would be helpful. There. All done.
Yeah.
Great.
Pichou la waifu, le
This
bravo.
isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue. Miss White, you'll be fine for light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him.
Oui,
Please.
prends soin de moi. Mets-moi de la pommade.
He'll need rest, I assume.
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch, and make sure he doesn't get into further altercations.
I'm right here, guys. Come on.
Il a l'air si
Guard
fatigué.
against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff.
Ah, j'ai pas changé le jeu.
Swiney.
J'ai pas changé le jeu. Moi aussi, je veux qu'on prenne soin de moi. Pour mettre de la pommade. Oh non.
So,
Ils montrent pas l'alcool.
how do you, feel?
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay. Hell, I've seen him take worse.
Not as good as can be expected, I think.
So, not well then.
Elle a du sang partout.
You had us worried there for a while.
Il lui fait un câlin, ça soigne tout.
You,
C'est ça.
You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess.
Touche pas. Il a le bras pété, tu touches pas un bras pété. C'est le moment, les gars.
The hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart
Qu'est-ce que je choisis? Qu'est-ce que je choisis?
you know him, he's never worried. And even he thought
Allez, on y va à fond.
Snow, I'd never leave you.
Style.
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
Colin,
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
we'll all get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the crooked man taking over?
Snow's the
Il a
boss.
tout gâché.
She'll know what's best for
Je
the
cochon,
community.
au moins qui était là. C'était le moment, il y a la musique
Crooked
romantique.
Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Merci, Corbeau.
Well, if those are my two
C'est gentil.
options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder.
Yeah, thanks,
C'est
Snow,
maintenant.
for all that.
Partie
back
2.
there.
No problem.
Thanks? You're not pissed that Crane's flown the coop? Or that the crooked man thinks he's got Snow under his thumb?
We're all mad about it, Colin. But it's not like we had a strong choice in the matter.
What else could Snow do? If she didn't hand him over, my ass would be down the witching well. Crane still would have been taken.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
All I care about right now is just what does the crooked man want out of this?
C'est qui le
I thought he
tordu?
was just a
C'est le moustachu?
loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles.
On va voir le
It can't
cavalier sans
just be
tête.
about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily? How long has this stuff been going on?
This is about those girls, and it'll always be about those girls. Nothing will change that.
We'll see.
Pourquoi il a l'air vénère?
The crooked
Salut
man
les yeux de l'amour.
declared war against us last night. At least that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way.
Yeah, wait, what do you mean? What is this right way?
We haven't been doing a good job. You and I. So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried.
Ça
By
va pas
the
marcher.
book, straight
Ça marche
as an
jamais.
arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters. To fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a
Dans le
moment's
sens du poil.
notice,
I'll do
À fond.
better. We'll do better. We have to be better than them, or what's the point?
Right, exactly. Thank you.
Et on me mentira plus tard.
Look,
Pas de
I'm
problème.
sorry that I have to bring all this up, but
Une fois qu'on l'aura pécho.
I think it's important. Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then. Hell, I'm practically the president of the Bigby Don't Be Such a Dick Club.
Well, at least someone understands. Thanks, Colin.
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect.
Oh. Elle joue les
And
hiérarchies.
this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the
Oh,
farm.
give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin. And Bigby knows it's for the best of the town.
On s'en fout si c'est que le
Snow
cochon qui
says
parle là.
That's the way it's gotta be. That's the way it's gotta be.
What?
Ah, ça veut dire que
Are
eux deux
you
ils,
kidding
ils prennent du
me?
trompe-l'œil pour ressembler à des humains?
Simply
Bah
get a
non.
glamour.
Je sais pas, ils ressemblent à des humains.
With what money? You think I can work?
Parce que le
I
cochon.
don't even have thumbs.
Et le crapaud. Le petit cochon, ça se transforme en gros porc. Il y a des tout petits cochons aussi, hein.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it?
Qui sont grands, tout petits même quand ils sont adultes.
Okay,
Ils sont très mignons.
I'll let him know.
J'ai adopté un
Thanks.
poulet.
Guess who's waiting in your office right now?
On mentira plus tard terrible. Quoi? Juste opportuniste.
Narissa.
Narissa?
That broad from the pudding and pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. What do you think that could be?
Bigby's got an admirer.
She knows something. She's helped me a little with the case. Maybe she has something else.
Maybe she does. I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls. And I should probably change out of these clothes.
Un petit peu, ouais.
Consider the discussion tabled, but not over.
Mhm.
Let me know when you're done with Narissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work.
Mais on sait pas s'il prend
Hey,
du
you're
glamour,
not
lui.
really
Enfin, du
gonna send me
trompe-l'œil.
to the farm, are you? I mean, she seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here.
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Bigby.
Pauvre Colin. On sait même pas où est-ce qu'ils sont ses frères. Peut-être que je les ai mangés. Et genre, je l'héberge. Par bonté. Le grand monsieur ressemble à un humain de base. Je me demande, hein. Parce qu'il a pas l'air de prendre des cachets ou des potions, quoi que ce soit. Mentir au cochon, la bonne chose à faire. On s'en fout. Ah. Là, je prends du trompe-l'œil, je serai toujours aussi. Et du coup, tu disais tout à l'heure, on dirait mon frère quand il a gâché le jour, j'ai embrassé ma crush du collège. Horrible. Qu'est-ce qu'il avait fait? Il est venu te chercher, genre, hé, tu fais quoi? Ça fait quoi? Ça fait toutes les commandes? Fais la liste complète. Je suis rouillée. Bon, on est à jour. Burke, si t'as des questions, n'hésite pas. In sheep's clothing.
Hi, Sheriff.
Il a l'air tout fatigué, à chaque épisode encore pire quoi.
Have a seat.
Are you okay?
Ok,
You didn't
tu nous
look
diras.
good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be, you know, around.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Oh. Vas-y, étouffe-toi. Il doit y avoir des clins d'œil partout. Regarde son calendrier, c'est un loup.
Puffin' puffs. Not many people smoke those. Thanks.
Du verbe suivre. Pour l'instant, tu es.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
Bah,
Well, that
raconte.
spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work. Huh.
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the pudding and pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just...
Rien de mieux pour soigner là-dessous,
Go
exactement.
ahead. It might work.
You're here because the crooked man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. You have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are sealed.
C'est pas la bonne question.
If I could answer you just like that.
Il tousse alors que ça aura le
I
menu
wouldn't have
classique.
to make an appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone. And I don't know what to do.
Il y a l'autre gel pour soigner le corona, comme ceux qui en ont mis plein les plages là.
Are you saying you need a friend right now? You can trust me.
C'est même pas ça, ils ont fait ça
What I'm saying is
en
friends
France et en
matter.
Espagne.
And I don't have any left.
Ouais.
So I hope
J'aime
you're
bien cet homme, il est
looking
tellement
after
bleu.
yours. Are you? Look around you.
Are you telling me my friends are involved?
Le crapaud.
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this.
Wesh.
I need you to know I want to help, but...
It's okay. Take your time.
C'est le crapaud. Tout ça, c'est la faute du crapaud.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
What the fuck?
Not how it looks that concerns me. It's what it does. That's why you can't tell
Ah,
me.
j'avais pas vu
anything.
l'accent.
It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Ça l'a fait ne pas parler. Enlève-le. La première fois que j'ai l'embrassé, il s'est ramené genre et on rentre manger. Les petits cons. Elle on le retire.
You mind if I just...
No! Lips are sealed.
Ah,
What?
You can't. Just stay back.
c'est la auto-kill.
Can't do that.
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please,
Ça, on aurait dû lui demander en fait.
don't.
Le consentement, c'est important. On va pas y arriver, hein. Qu'est-ce qu'elle veut nous dire?
So the ribbons, if you take them off, Sorry, I
Coucou
wish I
Lilat,
could do
tu vas bien?
something.
On n'a rien compris à ce qu'elle nous dit pour l'instant, mais en tout cas son ruban l'empêche de parler. Elle est un peu terrifiée.
That's probably snow.
C'est pas Snow du tout. Elle est retournée au truc.
Can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of trouble.
What are you worried about?
Just please don't say anything.
Coucou saucisson, tu fais la bouche en m'écoutant, c'est bien relax, merci. Oh, elle est jalouse.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business.
Ok, donc il y a un truc avec la bête.
I think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go.
Ok, donc elle nous a dit qu'il fallait qu'on y aille.
Abrupt.
Ok, j'ai compris l'allusion. J'aime pas le vent. C'est le pire méchant du...
Did you get anything from her?
She couldn't really say anything. The magic that Crane was talking about, it's in the ribbon.
And you can't take the ribbon off.
D'écrire a priori.
It's how Faith and Lily died.
Ah, c'est pour ça qu'elle a la tête tranchée. Ok, c'est pas quelqu'un qui leur a tranché la tête, c'est le ruban.
So about Beauty and Beast.
Coucou Guigui.
Something to it?
Ça va et toi?
Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night and they're scared about what's been going on?
That's what Nerissa was doing, telling us to go there. I think she made it as clear as she could have.
You know, Beauty came to me a while back. She was looking for financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and
C'est bien si depuis le début la méchante c'est
she
Belle.
said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else. Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what? I have other matters to attend to.
Quand on est blessé, on va aller se taper contre la bête. C'est dangereux. Mais si la bête fait partie du truc, il nous aurait pas attaqué ou il aurait pas réagi comme il a réagi à l'hôtel là. On va écouter ce qu'ils disent d'abord.
And when were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret too?
You know what it was. You know what was going on. I had to get a job, and you wouldn't have it. Don't make it into something it wasn't.
It's the principle of it.
C'est quand qu'on voit des sangs.
You weren't keeping secrets too.
If you're going to bring up ancient history, I don't have to stand here and listen to it.
Fine. Go off in a huff. I'm through talking anyway.
Ok. Nos affaires à régler. A priori, il faut qu'elle retourne à la mairie pour s'occuper du singe qui répond aux appels ou je sais pas quoi.
Well, you're just going around knocking on doors?
I'm sorry. Were you expecting someone else?
No, that was... forget it. What do you want, Bigby?
Listen, I've had a shitty night.
You think you're the only one?
And I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
C'est nous qui lui avons fait des marques sur la gueule là, comme ça, avec du sang dessus.
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it?
Merci Feather the Great pour le follow.
Who's at the door?
Are you gonna let me in or what?
Je crois qu'il y a un truc avec la sauce tomate dans cette ville.
It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes.
Oh là, des portraits d'elle chez elle aussi, comme Crane. Grosse mégalo, va. J'ai pas de souris. J'ai pas de souris.
Yes, I really do have the smallest apartment in the woodlands.
Elle est là.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Beast.
I just don't think we can trust him. Not after the way he went behind my back.
Avant gloire et beauté, ce jeu, c'est plus tout le monde meurt et tout le monde est méchant.
Talk about living in the past.
Non, touche pas. Wesh. Du coup, le mec il va en base, il tape dedans. Ok, donc ils vont venir me parler. C'est moi qui donne l'impression, c'est peut-être juste le doublage, ouais.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Ça n'a jamais été le plus clean non plus. Ah, c'est Castra, mais oui, oui. Ah, le couple toxique, il est là. Des siècles de mariage. L'enfer.
It looks expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Ce sont les objets enchantés. Où est la rose? Ah oui, où est lumière?
Did you come to give us decorating tips?
Nothing. It's a nice place you got here.
Thanks, but that's
Où est Big Ben?
not why I called.
Il doit y avoir une
Snow
horloge
told
quelque
me
part,
you went
j'ai
to
pas fait
her
gaffe.
for some financial help. Did you end up going to the Crooked Man?
Ah, cash.
I didn't know what else to do.
We
So
should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out.
Ah bah, on meurt tête coupée.
I'm just trying to do what's best for us.
Well, what kind of trouble are you in? Either it's the money or it's something else.
C'est que mon plus
I gotta
18.
know one thing first. What if we
Il y en a
did
quelques-uns.
have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get it? And all this comes back on us?
Je m'en fous.
We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man. And I don't know if it's worth it. If you can't give us certain assurances.
You think you're the only ones in danger? If you have info on that crooked bastard, I need to hear it.
Le suspense
Otherwise,
Vivez, j'avais
I've
vu.
got better things to do.
No, please don't.
Then tell me what the fuck is going on.
C'est ça,
You're
énerve-toi.
in so much debt? Look around you. This isn't the way people short on cash live.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We couldn't just give that up.
We never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Oh oh. Est-ce que c'est The Crooked Man? Pourtant c'est une mini-fiche qui vient direct à l'esprit.
let me just,
A day at the beach? Skiing the slopes? And we can't come to the phone right now, so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible.
Oh, c'est gênant.
That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider
C'est pas genre
yourself
Barbe Bleue?
warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this.
Who is that?
C'est Barbe Bleue?
The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one way or another.
Laxatif. La grave gênance, la répondeur, c'est horrible. Horrible, les répondeurs de couple comme ça. Ça existait il y a 15 ans.
All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money.
Allez,
The
courage, les
Crooked
gars.
Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money...
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know, the Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah, that slimy prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
And those Tweedles were always going in and out. Probably dropping off a loan payment they squeezed out of some poor fable. But never the Crooked Man. Mainly it's just regular fables. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
What the hell are you doing hanging out at a place like the Lucky Pawn anyway?
Sometimes fables sell things they brought from the homelands.
Elle a vendu Big Ben.
Can't find anywhere else.
Non, pas Big Ben.
You know there's a difference between pawning something and selling it, don't you?
I know that.
You're buying a piece of someone else's misery. With money you don't have.
Well, that's over now. Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
On va faire tuer, ouais.
Guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the crooked
Salut Kalash,
man
comment
there,
vas-tu? Fais ton sport.
make enough noise that the crooked man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby, don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And
Il avait qu'à venir avec moi, lui. Il a des gros muscles aussi.
you know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the crooked man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
Well, what are you delivering? What's going on there? How does this fit into the crooked man's operation?
I couldn't tell you, but I do know this. It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry filet. I'm not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up, and it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages.
Il y a plein de nouveaux gens.
But I've seen her around there. She gets under my skin, you know. I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
Ils peuvent s'adapter, quoi. C'est moi où ils sont d'une chianteur sans nœud, ces deux-là. On veut Bloody Mary, je suis d'accord.
None of us should.
Ils font que se plaindre.
We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
Ils veulent juste vivre au-dessus de leurs moyens, quoi.
I don't need to understand.
Coucou Robin, comment
It's
vas-tu?
not my fucking job to understand. My job is to keep Fabletown safe.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
Ils sont grave relous, je suis d'accord. C'est gna gna gna, j'ai pas d'argent, alors je fais du sale boulot parce que Belle, elle voulait des tableaux de sa gueule en plus. Là, on irait direct vers les méchants. Là, c'est un petit détour. Là, c'est en majuscule, mais là, c'est en minuscule. On direct là où il y a de l'action. On va voir le tordu et compagnie, s'il y est. Ça, ils sont relous les deux avec leurs problèmes de riches. Mais c'est même pas les problèmes de riches, c'est des problèmes de faux riches. Ils pensent, enfin, ils veulent l'être, ils le sont pas, donc ils se mettent dans la merde. Action. C'est parti.
I'm going to the Lucky Pawn. There's too much going on there to ignore. I'll
Go
have
out.
a word
Jersey.
or two with Jersey.
You know, Bigby, once you show your face there, word is going to get out. There may be nothing left to see if you go to the butcher shop after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Lucky. Lucky Pawn.
Wait, I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the crooked man, but
C'est bien la
is
musique,
there
hein.
any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Il veut de l'argent.
Maybe you can make this all just go away.
Ah, ça va.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
I don't go around fixing debts. Look, for you, what I am gonna do might just fix it anyway.
Just keep us in mind, please.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Ils sont hyper chelous. Hein. En fait, tu pourrais en profiter pour tuer tout le monde, comme ça, ben, on n'aurait plus de problème avec eux. On en profiterait grandement et on serait vraiment très reconnaissant.
It's dirty.
No, it's not.
Looks like you slept in it.
Tchac.
A pile of garbage.
Et le crapaud.
Why are you... I've seen you take a torn purse for a
On avait
tenner.
fait confiance à
But I
Jack.
also got her phone number.
C'est maintenant qu'il se
I
rappelle
don't want your
le truc
phone.
qu'on lui a fait. On a été gentil avec lui.
Really?
What?
Bigby's here.
Oh, why are you never glamored, Toad? Why is it so hard to just follow the rules?
Look, I know some fables can switch from man to beast and back again, like changing shirts. But it's not so easy for the rest of us to look human, alright? And anyways, I'm getting the money right now.
I'm not taking the coat.
But it's magic!
So?
And it'd be covering a check I already wrote.
Okay, well, that sounds like a your problem to me.
Yeah, it is. And so I came here to sell it off.
Hey, wait a minute, that's Faith's coat.
It was Face.
Oh le connard,
Look,
elle est
you left
morte.
it in my place. What do you expect me to do?
Yes, I think the off-cited statute of Finders Keepers clearly states that it's his now, Bigby.
So what's it gonna be?
I don't know what to tell you. See if Cindy needs a coat. I don't know.
C'est qui Cindy?
This is
Tous ces
to
gens.
pay for that
Pas taper le crapaud devant
bloody
l'enfant
glamour.
crapaud. Il n'y a pas d'enfant crapaud là.
You and your blinking rules. If the witches didn't charge so fucking much, I wouldn't have to be in here dealing with this nonsense.
You know, maybe Snow can help you out.
How could Snow help me out?
Give you an advance, a loan or something. She's kind of in charge of the business office now.
Well, the last guy who was in charge didn't help us much, so forgive me if I don't expect anything different now.
I don't know what you're getting so steamed about. Shouldn't be that big of a shock that I'm not gonna take an ass hair coat.
No, I guess it shouldn't be, since this whole bleeding operation's just a setup for one of his shady fucking loans.
Ixnay on the onlays, okay, Ogfrey?
I mean, what kind of a game are you running here?
Toad?
You turn down people's stuff so you can peddle his shit?
I know who you're talking about.
Ogfrey?
The Crooked Man, right? This is his place. Those are his loans.
C'est parti.
Well, I'll leave you to your business.
Ah bah oui, bien sûr.
I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
On le claque.
Good luck with that glamour, Toad.
Fuck off.
Ah bah non, il s'en va.
Leave the coat.
How the hell do you expect me to get a glamour then? It's not like I've got a lot of options, you know.
Allez, on
It's
s'en
just
fout.
tough, is all.
Look,
Il va pouvoir s'acheter
I'll
n'importe
give
quoi
you
comme
some
ça.
money, all right?
Allez, va dépenser tes sous.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Do you even know how much a glamour costs?
I've never had to buy one.
Keep your money, Sheriff. I've no patience for
On voulait être
charity.
gentil.
If you're gonna be out like this, can't you at least wear a bigger hat?
You know, it's getting hard to tell the difference.
Between what?
Between the business office and fables like a crooked man, who you purportedly seek to protect us from. Either way, I'm getting screwed.
Drop
Vole
by
lui son
anytime.
chapeau.
We're nothing like him.
He really grows on you.
Ou toi. C'est ton moment.
Look, I told you I work here, and I do, okay? So don't look so surprised.
Tu as continué ton voyage, ok.
And before you ask,
On peut le baffer sans remords, le crapaud toujours.
neither hide nor hair and all that. In fact, as far as I can tell, he's never even actually stepped foot in here.
But Bloody Mary works for him. And the last time I saw her, she had the woodsman's axe.
So?
So the last time anybody else saw that axe, it was here.
We'd never take something like that.
Menteur.
Is this really why you came down here?
Il a si peur.
Woodsman's axe?
I'll be asking the questions here, Jack.
Okay, fine. Fire away. Because I'm not a mind reader. And unless it's bar trivia, I don't think I can help much anyway.
There's more than just pawning going on here. You got the loans. What else? Maybe it's like a weapons locker, too. Was the axe here?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I think I noticed a giant mystical axe. And that's saying something. Since, you know, I can sometimes miss the obvious.
You wouldn't mind if I look around for a bit then.
And what if I did?
Elle me taper et faire peur. Oui, tu l'avais dit effectivement quand elle l'avait tenue, petite spadache. Moi je savais pas. J'ai pas reconnu.
Close. It's the middle of the day.
What can I say? Jersey likes to run at odd hours. And really, he'd be the one to talk to, so can't you just swing by later? It really wouldn't be good for me if he sees your face when he walks in. So,
I still think you're hiding something, Jack. Maybe the axe is back here.
It's not.
Mais elle l'avait embarqué, elle l'a pas ramené ici.
If it's not here, I need to track down that psycho who had it last.
It's not here.
You better hope not.
Can't you
Shut
just...
up, Jack. The Jersey Devil isn't here to answer my questions. It also means he isn't here to get in my way. So I'm gonna take a look around, as long as I've got the elbow room.
All right. Don't let me get in your way.
Ok, donc on est enfermé à l'intérieur.
I won't.
Effectivement, je suis trop naïve. Je reconnais pas les enfants qui sont en fait des sorcières transformées. Il y a de la place pour une hache. Puis comme il a peur. Puis il avait écrit.
Thought you said you'd never take something like this.
What?
Jack?
Yeah?
When was Mary here?
Was who here?
Bloody Mary. Because the axe was here, but it's gone, and she had it.
Marie?
She was here.
I don't know anything about that. I don't, really. I mean, I don't work every day, so... and even when I do work,
On tape pas, on tape
I
pas.
keep my head down.
Jack, c'est juste une
Tell me
victime.
the truth. What happened to the axe?
It was Mary. She took it, okay? That's all I know.
That's all you know? You don't know she almost fucking killed me with it last night?
No. No. I had no goddamn idea.
Why'd she take it? Just to fuck with me?
You think I'm crazy enough to ask her that? I'm not sticking my foot in that lawnmower, thank you.
Well, for your sake, you better think of something to tell me.
That's all I can tell you. I'm being straight here. I'm just part-time. I mean, it's Jersey who's the one who's into this stuff. He's one of the Crooked Man's boys, okay? And it'd be great if he was here to
Non,
tell
pas
you all
taper.
this,
Pas
but
Jack.
he's not. So just...
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
That's my fucking system.
But you're the guy
Je crois que c'était Crane devant.
I'm the guy to keep shit in order, and that's it, Woody.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait là à la bûche?
Close the fucking gate. Jack?
Ah mais 3 contre 1 ça va être chaud quand même.
So fucking much. Why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment. And Gren said that he saw it here. Now tell me where it is right fucking now.
It's Jersey, right? Jersey Devil?
Christ. And this fucking guy too?
Bigby?
Is his axe even here?
Nope, it isn't.
Just like I said, it's not here. Happy?
Peut-être qu'on peut utiliser la bûche pour qu'il tape sur lui. Qu'il se vénère un peu.
Hey, you. I can't believe you'd even show your face in here.
Lui on peut lui casser la gueule, c'est un méchant de toute façon.
Guy, Tweedledum? So tell me what you're here for, or get the fuck out.
He wanted to know where...
Actually, you know what? I don't care what he wanted.
Wait, we're not finished yet.
Yes, we are.
You work with the Crooked Man. And until I give you permission, you're not gonna do anything but answer my questions.
How's your arm? Bloody Mary leaves a bit of a stink, doesn't she?
On lui pète le nez.
This very morning, Bigby's joined the Crooked Man's obedience school for wayward fucking creatures. He's already passed his first class. You see, the sheriff had who he stupidly thought was
C'est quoi cette petite merde qui parle si mal là?
him for fucking days, right? But the Crooked Man snapped his bony fingers, and Bigby handed him over just like that.
I'm, just gonna, let you two, you know.
Tell me everything you know right now about the murders and the Crooked Man.
Mais Jack il se barre discrètement. Énerve-toi la bûche. Pète les vitres. Prends du verre et tranche-lui la gorge.
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit.
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
I didn't expect to see you upright. Still looking for whoever
La bûche, c'est
killed
notre
them
pote,
hookers?
c'est notre
Or are
buddy.
you done chasing
Presque.
your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park?
On le frappe. Ouais, lui, on peut lui taper dedans.
That's
Quoi?
it. You talk,
Oh non, il est solide.
but I don't think you got the stones to back it up. Still a little sore?
Ah oui, c'est vrai, on a
Why should
un peu
Mary
blessé.
get all the fun? You ain't so tough.
Transformation.
Go like
Bon.
you fucking
Oh ouais, les pics.
fucker.
Les pics. Yes. Oh.
What the hell are you doing?
Pourquoi?
This is my fucking fight.
Oh, il est relou lui, vas-y, le gars
You
là.
got a lot of nerve.
Ah. Il est dégueulasse. Ah, finalement pas.
Protecting your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores.
Il fait pas des...
Go on. Try to stop me.
Il a l'air solide. Ah. Il bouge.
There she is.
Non, pas les jambes. Ah, ça. Je me suis trompé. Ça s'est bien passé. Non. Ça se bouffe de l'enfer. Ah. Ah. Pas besoin d'une hache finalement. Mon os. Mon os. Non.
Hey, asshole. I found her.
Ah lui, il faut pas qu'il me loupe. Hein. Ah ouais, maintenant c'est lui qui l'a. Non mais il réfléchit pas aussi. L'enclume vraiment. C'est dégueulasse. On dirait un Wendigo. C'est quoi un Wendigo? Ce nom me dit quelque chose mais je vois pas. J'ai eu des cornes aussi grandes que lui à un moment de ma vie. Ça explique pourquoi il faisait le malin exactement. Est-ce qu'on le tue? Bah il a des informations quand même. Lui c'est mon buddy. Mon mi-buddy.
So, wanna try again?
You can't find a crooked man. No
Il s'est fait
one.
enclumer.
There's no address, no place. He lives in the bends and forks of tree roots, behind the sun, in the shadows.
That's not good enough.
Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around, never in one spot. You'll
Les gens
never
amérindiennes.
find it. Even Crane had
Mais
to
qu'est-ce qu'il
use
ferait là?
the magic mirror. That fucking guy.
Okay, that's Crane's way. How do you contact him?
Oh, I know. He uses couriers for everything. Ravens, oh, goblins, the fucking Tweedles. Whatever. I go in when I'm taken there. You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing.
Il est très musclé.
That useless bitch Snow White in a broken fucking mirror. No fucking friends.
Where did you hear it got broken?
Oh, that. Gossip flies fast. We're like a
Alors c'est
sewing
Buffkin depuis
circle.
le début.
It doesn't matter what you fucking
Le
do.
singe.
You're not gonna get him. You wanna knock on his fucking door and see what happens? Fine. Crane had the mirror. Bloody Mary had Crane. So take your fucking wrecking crew act to the butcher shop.
The cut above. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the crooked man.
That's her spot. That's where all the magic happens.
Ah, je pensais qu'il était en train de lever la hache pour le tuer.
Now leave me, so I can find some aspirin. Oh.
C'est pas bien l'aspirine quand tu saignes.
He ain't going anywhere. You better not be fucking with me, or I'll come back here and finish the job.
You got what you want. Now get the fuck out of here.
Alors Nico, c'est un être humain qui à un moment donné se sont mis à manger de la chair humaine pour X ou Y raison et sont transformés en créatures mystiques et dégueulasses. Ok.
Those girls
Dur.
are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the crooked man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want.
On l'écoute, hein.
But what good is it gonna do you? Cause he ain't in your town.
Vas-y, on s'en branle en fait.
You're in his.
I don't have to listen to this shit.
Le mec se balade avec sa petite hache à New York.
Out of smoke.
Il y a un petit pic derrière stylé. Hein. Vas-y. Le pire, c'est les bruitages. Spoofer Amadou. J'en veux pas de spoofer. Il y a pas beaucoup d'arbres à New York. Gigabro le bûcheron.
I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing.
Nous, on fait juste la justice. On est des gens bien. Normalement. Enfin, on essaye. Sauf si on est le vrai méchant. Le taxi il s'arrête avec un... Il y a un mec à hache, les deux sont couverts de sang, le taxi s'arrête. Pourquoi il vient pas avec moi? C'est quoi le verre? Comment ça le verre? Voyez la bûche de venir. Il est solide.
Hey Woody.
Woody.
Yeah. What are you gonna do now?
Il est comme un petit bobo pour la hache.
I'll see ya.
De quoi le verre? Le mien? Je comprends pas. Ah, mon verre de ce que je bois? C'est un verre... avec de la publicité dessus. Je suis pas très vert, hein. Un truc à tea. Une créature surnaturelle maléfique et anthropophage, issue de la mythologie des Amérindiens et s'étend dans tout le folklore d'Amérique du Nord. Il est associé à l'hiver. Lorsqu'un événement se fait rare et que les hommes sont poussés au cannibalisme en cas de grande famille ou de disette. La plupart des contes indiquent que le Wendigo fait son apparition lors de la montée des vents froids, poussant des cris perçants et de terribles hurlements. Découvert suite à une anecdote de Laura. Ça fait bien bader. Il y a plein de couleurs. Ouais, c'est un truc ice tea de base, hein, on s'en fout. C'est rien d'intéressant. Ce stream sponsorisé par Lipton. C'est ça, ça c'est Lipton, c'est... Attends. Et ça vient de Subway. Voilà. Vous vouliez des vraies informations? Super, un petit menu. De la bonne viande. Ah, pas de la bonne viande du coup. J'ai envie d'un Subway maintenant. Des gens qui ont faim.
Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any.
Mais qui est plein de sang.
Right.
Un carton.
Bet that's what Beast was talking about.
Il l'aurait laissé comme ça.
That logo looks familiar. I've seen this before.
On a déjà vu ça nous?
Green leaves.
Ah. Je suis la sorcière. Coucou toi.
Bigby Wolf?
Bigby Wolf.
What happened to you?
I'm looking for a piece of the magic.
Et Laura, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait encore?
What?
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it?
Boum.
Bloody
Oh,
Mary brought it
c'est une
here,
victime, ça
didn't she?
aussi.
What? Bloody Mary? Magic mirror shard? What kind of place do you think this is?
Don't bullshit me.
I'm not.
Je ne suis qu'un humain.
What you're looking for, I think you'd be better off looking at the Lucky Pond. Yeah, or someplace like that. You know where it is, right?
You need to listen to me. I know Bloody Mary hangs around here, so you need to
Ah, c'est
start
Lilou, hein.
fucking cooperating right now.
I am.
Because you know Jersey, you know Jersey, right?
Yeah, he runs the pawn shop.
Yeah, that's right. He wasn't very cooperative when I went there. And that turned out to be a big fucking problem for him.
I'm cooperating, I swear.
Ouais.
Anyway, if I'd have known that you already looked at the Lucky Pawn, I wouldn't have pointed you there. I just figured anything worth a damn in Fabletown goes through Jersey's hands at some point. You know,
Bref, on va quand même vérifier ta boucherie, mec.
I don't want to waste your time, Sheriff. And I certainly don't mean to offend. I don't know how else to help.
Where's the magic mirror shard? Quit fucking around and tell me.
I'm not. I am not fucking around.
If you're lying to me, I'm gonna find out. Listen, Crane had the mirror. Mary had Crane. And she comes around here, right? If you're covering for her, I'm gonna have a problem with you. So you better think real hard about what you say next.
Sheriff,
Est-ce qu'elle se transformait lui aussi?
Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go
Oh
check.
le bâtard.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Oh le bâtard.
I just have to go see.
Ah. C'est qui va nous tomber dessus? C'est Bloody Mary. Cette colline. C'est le même logo qu'il a sur son tablier. Oh non, ça fait peur. Until Dawn. Ah, c'est des Wendigo dedans? Ok, d'accord. Ah. Ça me dit quelque chose maintenant. Peut-être là-dedans que j'en ai entendu parler, parce que je vois pas d'autres rêves dans lesquels j'aurais pu entendre parler. Oh, c'est immonde. Je vais rien dire, je vais être discret. Mais lui, il sait où je suis, je fais du bruit. J'ai peur. Façon d'hygiène, on dit, mec. Qu'est-ce qu'il essaye de faire?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh God, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed. Huh?
How you doing?
Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby? What happened to
Bon,
Sheriff?
supernatural. Hein.
Don't kill me, Sheriff.
Et Until Dawn, ok,
I
d'accord.
don't want to die. Please don't kill me.
If you don't talk, I might have to do just that. Is that what you want, Johan?
No, please. You don't have to do that. I'm dead. Either way. They said to me, Johan, you could keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment. Easy even when they got you on a hook in the deep freeze.
Just open the door, Johan. It won't be your problem anymore.
I can't.
Why not? What's back there?
I don't know.
Ah, il est dans Charmed.
I've never been back there. It's locked from the other side. Look, I just worked the front. That's all I'm supposed to do.
Well, who locked the fucking door?
I'm not part of their crew.
Je stresse là.
I don't know who or what goes on back there.
Crew?
The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, the Dumb, and that mental case Bloody Mary.
Bon, il y a deux qui sont HS déjà.
The real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me. Took over my storage and delivery a long time ago.
That's enough, Johan. I've heard all I need to.
I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear.
Well, we're about to see what's back there. And then we'll see if I believe you.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when. Shh.
Qui a contrôle d'hygiène et du cul. T'adores les légendes, les contes qu'on connaît pas forcément, donc tu es un peu renseigné sur les créatures. J'ai aussi passé bon, la bête du Gévaudan, ouais. Ouais, c'est un peu dans le même genre. Ah, ils font de la mette. Qu'est-ce qu'ils branlent là? C'est des trompe-l'œil qu'ils font? C'est le trafic de la sorcière? Ok, ok, le bouton ça les a fait courir. Dans un jeu de rôle d'appel de Cthulhu. Ah non, on dit pas Cthulhu, on dit Cthulhu. Ah, il y a qui a été enchaîné.
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear.
On lui pète le nez ou pas?
Anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Qu'est-ce qu'ils font?
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
These lights, Johann. Did you warn them I was here?
I had to. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the crooked man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me? It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back?
All right, Johann. Do me a favor. Just shut the fuck up and stay out of the way. Can you manage that?
L'appel de Toulouse. Ok, donc c'est les trompe-l'œil.
So this is what Beast was delivering.
C'est les trompe-l'œil de la sorcière.
Other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff.
Maybe just don't touch anything back here, please?
Didn't I tell you to sit down and shut up?
Et lui, ça doit être trop bien, mais par contre, il y en a tellement partout, ça va être si dur à faire. Tout recenser. Il y a plein de trucs qu'on connaît même pas encore, quoi. T'imagines le pavé que ça doit être? Genre une page par créature.
Is this what those loans get you? That crooked piece of shit. Ribbons, chains, it's all the fucking same.
Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un à l'intérieur? Je me dis s'il y a quelqu'un à l'intérieur. Oh, c'est super intéressant, enfin quelqu'un qui me comprend. Ah, c'est passionnant. Ah, c'est pas la sorcière qui les fait, la sorcière elle s'approvisionne. Approvisionne. Oui, c'est ça. Oh, en Afrique, et puis même tous les. Tu sais, les peuples qui sont encore. Comment on dit ça? Genre les aborigènes et tout. T'en as encore pas mal dans. Genre en Océanie, trucs comme ça. Et c'est plein de cultures qu'on connaît pas encore super bien. Ou en Amazonie, trucs comme ça.
That's the crooked man's brand. It's on everything that goes in and out of here.
So you do know something, huh? Is that a wheel or what?
Ah, j'adorerais, moi, Lilou, avoir un truc comme ça.
Never used that thing on wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device. It came over here with the rest of our stories. Not that Mondays need any help coming up with that kind of thing. It makes people crooked. By breaking their bones and... Do I really need to explain this?
What the hell is that?
Le plaisir de faire un ouvrage. Bah, quand t'auras ta maison d'édition, tu te mettras à l'ouvrage. Ou en financement participatif. Si quelqu'un se motive. Faut faire des années de travail pour ça.
I know this isn't your coat. What's it doing here?
It's a coat. What's the big deal about some dirty...
Looks like Crane's. It's seen some abuse. I'm sure he handled it just fine.
Oh, des poches.
No time for traveler's checks, huh?
Je prends l'argent. Faut bien te payer, hein. Je suis dans un trou à on avait dit.
That sick piece of...
On lui avait donné la photo? C'était à nous, ça.
The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me?
Voler un voleur, aucun scrupule.
What the hell am I
Dans 10 ans, on a
supposed to
dit.
do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary.
You won't have to worry, Johan. I'm gonna take...
Au pire, il meurt, hein. C'est une perte acceptable. Un pour les 3 restants, du coup. Surtout sur un ouvrage que pareil, on va savoir. Et je pense que ça va exister... genre, au moins une grosse base. Quelqu'un qui a déjà fait un truc, ou des trucs très spécifiques sur certaines cultures en particulier. Et dans ce cas, il faut avoir la collection. Weaverton's Phantasmagoria, Companion of Monsters, Myths and Legends. Trop bien ça. Faut que je fasse un copier-coller. C'est pas le moment.
Crane was helping himself to the community coffers. It means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go.
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White...
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking ball himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
Donc là, on a dit qu'il avait, fait chier la Belle et la Bête. Il est dans le coup, Barbe Bleue.
Moment, please.
Look what I found.
Trop de méchants.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer.
Va mourir.
Oh, really?
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine.
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just beauty and the loan. Beast was working for him.
Ah merde, il parle devant Barbe Bleue. Non.
Devil is putting the squeeze on all kinds of fables down at the Lucky Pawn. He was even running black market magic out of the butcher shop. But that's over now. Because we got the mirror.
Merci, Kao.
And once it's fixed, we got him. That's
Trop de
how
post-its.
Crane did it. That's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Il peut pas le faire tout seul? Il y arrive pas? C'est un puzzle.
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd
Sur
like to
miroir.
have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Pompous ass.
Why'd you put the hurt on Flycatcher? Were you hiding something down at the Tweedles? Or was it just for
Ah oui, c'était celui qui travaillait pour les jumeaux là.
I couldn't be sure that he wasn't involved, and I didn't want him interfering. I was simply endeavoring to make the search a speedy one. Surely you, of all people, can't fault me for getting overzealous in the process.
I don't buy it. I have more important things to deal with right now. You can be sure that we're gonna have a long fucking talk about this when I'm done.
I do so enjoy our talks. I'll wait with bated breath.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little...
C'était lui le méchant, je vais pas lui donner trop d'informations.
Crane was carrying it.
En fait, c'était le singe.
I found it in
Il a l'air pas mal, trop cool. On va tous l'acheter en même temps.
Still intact after the fight, the kidnapping, and then riding around with Bloody Mary for however.
Yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you?
Est-ce qu'il y a des images dedans?
I think I already know the feeling.
Il y a un écho?
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing.
Vous avez un écho?
Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff.
C'est bizarre.
I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he
Pas de
might not
raison.
want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Je sais pas. Non.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
T'as encore des problèmes avec Twitch, Berg?
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there
Les capucins.
about bureaucracy.
Genre les singes.
We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Ah, ils sont relous. Ils ont leurs propres problèmes là.
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him.
Mais moi j'ai des sous, j'ai volé des sous à Crane 2 fois.
Go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
Plein d'illustrations trop bien. Mais du coup si tu l'as pas ouvert, c'est que peut-être il est pas si bien. T'es juste une bête. Mais non.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her.
J'ai voulu lui donner des sous, il m'a dit non tout à l'heure.
Brick wall it is. Now I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet.
Qu'elle se faire foutre. Hein.
Hey, I tried to give you money back at the Lucky Pawn, but you wouldn't take it.
I was just being polite. Ever heard of it? That wouldn't have covered the cab ride home, let alone a glamour. Please, I'm not looking for any more than to cover the big ticket damages. Not a cent more. I'm not looking for a handout. Just what's right.
On s'en fout. Je sais pas si on a besoin d'argent plus tard ou pas.
Getting any use out of this? Will that do?
Crane's money, eh?
Frappez les crapauds.
I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamored, Toad. You got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
But of course.
Oh, il est content. Il sautille. Cette tâche-là.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
T'es trop impulsive avec tes achats.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
Look, I'll take care of it later. I told him we'd work it out, so he'd get out of our hair. We don't have time to worry about that right now.
Bigby, what did I tell you?
He's unglamored when this whole thing is over. I'll send him to the farm. No questions asked, okay?
Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and
Faites du
Lily.
troc.
You've seen his world. Do you have any idea
cool.
why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did.
I don't know. But when I catch the fucker who did this,
Je vais
I'll
trouver le
find out
miroir.
why.
On veut le réparer.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
Pourquoi ça marchait pas avant? Il nous a fait perdre du
I
temps.
have to say I have been better, but thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I just...
Okay,
I have
Berg.
to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Il va stream quoi? Tu veux nous donner son pseudo? On le
He's
stalk.
probably still waking up a little.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Comment elle sait? Comment elle sait? What the fuck?
Just happened.
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So,
C'est son
let's
skill.
not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down
Que je le
later.
stalk.
You're right. We need
Que
to
je lui envoie de la
focus on
force.
the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Pardon pour le
Are you
petit
having
bruit de
trouble with
bouche.
the rhyme, Sheriff?
Je sais pas boire.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out?
Ok,
I
une
don't
porte.
recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
C'est pratique d'avoir son symbole dessus. The fuck. Ah, il bouge.
The door. It moves.
Ça va pas être pratique, ça.
Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make
Ah
sure you bring
oui.
him back alive. He
Bien
has to
vu.
stand trial. This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand. You don't let it come to that. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
On doit le ramener
I'll
vivant.
catch him,
Ok.
bring him back here.
Peut-être.
Alive.
Si on y arrive.
We can
Si on meurt
clean
pas.
him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I.
Je suis vraiment étonnée de l'avoir là, Bloody Mary, moi.
So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Mais effectivement, comme on doit dire son nom 3 fois devant le miroir pour qu'elle apparaisse derrière et qu'elle nous tue, ça a du sens. Qu'elle puisse savoir ce qui se passe avec les miroirs. Hein. Je valide cette supposition. Donc on va à Central Park. Mais Central Park c'est grand, donc est-ce que... Ah bah il a trouvé. Allez, maintenant. Examiner. Est-ce qu'on a le temps? Vas-y, on a la paire. C'est tout. On l'ouvre sans casser le truc? Ah bah si. Ouh. Ok, donc on est dans un château. Est-ce que c'est lui qui nous a laissé venir? En tout cas, il sait qu'on est là.
Tim.
Tim.
What the hell are you doing here?
On lui casse la
Good evening,
gueule.
Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss.
What the fuck? C'est
Thanks,
ça.
by the way, for leaving off Tiny.
Tiny Tim. C'est qui
I
Tim?
have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me.
Oh.
I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear.
Quoi?
I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
All right, let's get this over with.
On l'a pas encore vu lui, hein.
That's all I want, Sheriff.
Tim, avec une béquille.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it.
I get it. You have a job to do. But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is going to get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding. A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too.
Mais c'est un malfrat.
What we don't need is a war.
Putain, je vais devoir faire des choix moraux.
I gotta go in with you. Thanks.
Oh, il y a un accent british là.
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
I don't
C'est pas le
exactly
crapaud qui avait un accent british?
Just mind the door.
Non, c'était pas le crapaud.
Boss is there.
C'était le crapaud.
I know that
I like
much.
train before him.
I'm sure he will prove himself quite
Je vais
handy
dernier.
to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say you'll be more.
Pardon.
This fucking guy.
Ah non, c'était le mec du bar à striptease. Ok, d'accord. Mais il y a une défilé derrière. Oh mais lui, il va mieux du coup. Il est où Croquetman? C'est qui? Ah, il est là. Moustachu? Ah mais il est pas blond.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Votre œil, monsieur?
Sorry, sir. He wouldn't let
It's
me.
all right, Tim. I shouldn't have expected the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job.
Oh merde, je l'ai pas laissé ouvrir
But
la
you did
porte.
fine. You can go now.
Merci beaucoup. C'est l'histoire de Charles Dickens qui se passe à Noël. Insuffisance rénale, apparemment, j'en ai pas appris beaucoup plus. Ok.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it.
Re, j'ai loupé quoi? Bah, on a de Croquetman en face de nous. Sacré cerne. Ça va une cerne, c'est.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff?
Comment ça s'appelle?
We have a
Un
great
ptosis.
deal to discuss.
C'est quand t'as le truc qui pend, comme ça. Il y a un ptosis et il y a autre chose. Anzis aussi. Je sais plus.
All right, you got me here. Let's talk.
Même au niveau des oreilles, il est un peu décalé. Ok, du coup c'est la fin de l'épisode. Petit trailer de la suite. Les choix, et après on passe au 5. Sachant que je dois quitter le jeu et le relancer pour l'avoir en français.
I've heard stories about you.
Yes, la
In the
meilleure.
old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming.
Les stats, c'est tout ce qu'on veut.
And they would wait. Hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it.
On va retourner au puits.
Oh well.
Yes, on va se battre avec elle, là. Trop bien. Le cowboy est le seul qui a des manières, c'est à peu près tout. Coucou Pablo, comment vas-tu? Un jour, on lui a dit une connerie, il a dit mon œil, mais c'était vraiment une grosse connerie. Mais Yaloulou fait son comeback, yes. T'as loupé le double bruit d'éternuement. Ouais. Alors, Colin, 85% ont décidé qu'il allait pas retourner à la ferme, ok, donc on était gentil avec lui. 36% ont essayé d'enlever le ruban, sachant que tu pouvais lui demander de l'enlever, et tu pouvais genre ne rien faire, je crois, je sais plus. 36% seulement sont allés directement au Lucky Pond, et les autres sont allés chez le boucher. Ok. 73% qui va pas à la ferme, et 41% a gagné to talk with him first. Ok, on dit qu'on allait lui parler et faire la discussion. Ok, ok. Ah, la musique. Tu restreams souvent? Oui. En ce moment, ouais. À peu près tous les 2 ou 3 jours pendant le confinement. Je suis bien motivée. Ça m'amuse bien. Bon, du coup, c'est les vidéos qui en pâtissent, mais... Hey. Hop, je quitte et je relance après. Je remets de la musique. J'entends plus rien. Ok, je remets tout de suite en français. J'ai déjà tout préparé. Je me demande s'il y a encore des révélations qu'on n'a pas. Ah merde, je vous les ai laissés tout noirs. Pas cool. C'est fait ça? Oui, je crois que je viens de le faire. Ça sert à rien de le faire 2 fois. Ok, on a l'épisode 5 en français. Ok. Et bon, je vais relancer tout de suite. Ça me gêne pas parce que j'ai du retard dans toutes les vidéos YouTube que tu suis. Ouais, mais du coup, il y a des gens sur YouTube qui me suivent pas du tout sur Twitch. Il y en a beaucoup. Et qui me disent ouais, ta prochaine vidéo, c'est quand? C'est très bien, c'est pendant que tu parles pas parler de bouquins. Et c'est pas simple. De tout gérer en même temps. Ok. Je vais y arriver. Ouais, il y en a beaucoup qui m'envoient des messages sur Instagram notamment pour me dire c'est quand la prochaine? Ça va être sur quoi? Et Bah écoutez, elle est pas encore tournée, je sais pas. Ça, je vois que tu dis pendant le confinement. Ça... Non, je pense pas. Non, je vais continuer. Juste pas 3 à 4 fois par semaine, quoi. C'est ça, faut trouver un juste milieu. Mais le truc, c'est que normalement, enfin, initialement, mes vidéos YouTube me prenaient tous mes samedis. Et ensuite, je faisais le montage, genre un peu dans la semaine et un peu n'importe quand. Une vidéo YouTube qui dit d'aller sur Twitch. Ouais, de toute façon, c'est ce que je ferai à la prochaine vidéo que je fais, je vais parler de Twitch. Je sais pas trop ce que j'ai envie de faire comme vidéo. Crier au loup. C'était quoi déjà juste avant? Ah ouais, c'était des chips machin. Ok. La bonne strat, ouais. J'en avais fait une comme ça. Il y a longtemps. Ma vidéo sur les automés. C'était quelque chose. Je disais que j'ouvrais une chaîne.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
T'es morte, toi. Oh, c'est gentil, Axné. Et après, on lui a enlevé son ruban. On lui a mis dans sa bouche. Yes.
No.
On va enfin savoir comment ça se termine.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Pourquoi on le revoit, Colline?
Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Ça fait plaisir. Ça donne envie de continuer quand on dit des trucs comme ça. Ça fait du bien. Au petit Kokoro.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive.
Ouais, faut que j'essaie de le ramener déjà. Faut qu'il sorte de son trou.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Ah. Ok, donc dernier épisode. T'es plein de cœur. Oui, il faudrait que je me motive à filmer, ce serait bien. Mais le montage, c'est compliqué. Ah, la musique est toujours aussi cool. C'est pour ça que je laisse aussi, je laisse tourner. Le générique est chouette.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Donc lui aussi j'ai pas la ref. De toute façon j'ai la ref de quasiment aucun des persos. Oula. C'était un peu vibrant.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Merveilleuse.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
C'est mon buddy?
So don't waste the silver.
Sit
down, Jersey.
Attends.
Well, Sheriff,
Comparons.
for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Bigby?
Destroying this town?
Le mec avec la chemise blanche?
What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean?
Genre jeune, hein?
Slavery, kidnapping, extortion, murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff.
C'est surtout la coupe de cheveux, je pense.
This isn't some conspiracy against me. I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
You're right that there's a conspiracy, but you're the one behind it.
I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself.
Je suis pas trop sûre de comprendre tout ce qu'il me raconte, mais bon.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Je peux pas taper tout le monde.
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
J'apparais à Lizzie à chaque fois qu'un nouveau personnage apparaît.
I'd love a good reason to put a bullet between your eyes after what you did.
That's enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Biche.
However,
C'était toi.
like I said,
J'aurais dû le taper.
I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah.
Tu cherchais des sosies, tu cherchais des acteurs.
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill
Ouais.
them?
Nous, c'est le grand méchant loup, le mec à cravate.
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
Celui qui était à gauche là, c'est Dee ou Dum là. C'est un des jumeaux dans les Sopées des Merveilles et on a tué de l'autre jumeau.
You can have Georgie.
On peut prendre Georgie.
Ensuring our continued cooperation.
I think I'll be taking both of
Peut-être que ça
You're not
passe.
taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of here!
I do
Il va
apologize,
s'énerver.
Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to
Unpleasant.
watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere.
Tu vas bien?
I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you
On va énerver
I
personne.
already told you.
On va attendre qu'il nous frappe.
Both of you in, so let's go.
This could have gone so well.
Oh non. On a raté. Oh, il s'énerve.
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh non. Oh, elle passe le miroir. Trop stylé. Meilleure méchante.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Ça va. Aussi bien que possible. Ah, transformation. Ah oui, non mais c'est de se mettre tout en même temps. Et c'est là pour le... On aurait bien aimé avoir la bûche avec lui.
over here.
Bof.
You're done, Wolf.
J'ai peur.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Merde.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Ouf. Dur. Faut qu'on passe le portail.
Oh god. This way.
Bute-le. 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 Le portail. Vite. Pourquoi il court pas? Genre de... Voilà. On accélère. C'est genre urgence. Si j'avais un jumeau et que tu lui arrachais la trachée, tu vivrais pas longtemps après ça. Je s'en fous apparemment.
Shit.
Tu vivrais pas longtemps? Et c'est pas eux qu'on veut, c'est les autres. Elle en soi, elle a rien fait. C'est surtout lui. Ah, merde, transformation blanchage, elle va pas être contente. Qu'est-ce que je dois faire? Qu'est-ce que je dois faire? Ah. Stressant sur 20. Sur la compression en plus. Horrible. C'est pas la barre là. Pas progression. Ok, c'est tout. C'est stylé. Dans le trailer, c'était une voiture rouge, hein, je crois.
Fuck! What was that?
Ah, il est là. Ah merde. C'était l'occasion. Si on enlève le conducteur...
No!
Take him off!
I can't!
Il est raté. Elle va brûler dessus. Non, elle va pas brûler dessus. J'ai pas réussi? Parce que c'était fait exprès. Je refuse. Elle va brûler dessus.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Taper, taper, taper. Trottoir, c'est bien aussi.
Come on.
Pourquoi fallait les poursuivre si de toute façon ils retournaient dans leur bar? Quel intérêt? Ça s'en fout, ça s'en fout. Voilà, bah directement. Pas de temps à perdre. Donc c'est lui qui était responsable des filles mortes, mais pourquoi?
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
On y va, on y va. On s'en fout.
Shit. Hello, Bigby.
Je vois pas
I
l'intérêt.
hoped you'd come to your senses.
Exactement les mêmes vêtements qu'avant, coïncidence. Ça tombe bien. Peut-être qu'il les répartit dans la ville en fonction.
You're too much of an idiot to see
Même
that.
l'écharpe.
Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
Le pare-brise brillé, tu peux arriver direct dans la voiture. Ah.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
Mais je l'aime.
I'm not going anywhere.
Non, même pas. Même pas de sentiment.
It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
Des erreurs.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
You
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck?
Forcément, il y a quelqu'un qui tire les
I did what I
ficelles.
had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled.
Tiens sur son grand ventre, ça fera
The boss
l'affaire.
didn't want to
Il
get his
coupe la
fucking
tête.
hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I
Pourquoi ils ont
fucking
tous peur
killed
de
him.
lui?
And I'd do it again. Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
That's not my problem.
Oh, I get it. When a pretty little girl shows up at your door wanting help, you've got all the time in the world. But when I've got something to say, it's not your problem.
What the fuck? Fais ce que tu veux, Alexoune, hein? T'as pas besoin de mon autorisation.
Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just
Putain,
the
mais
sap
qu'est-ce que je
taking the
fais?
fall for the whole thing.
C'est une décision morale. Le mec a tué des gens quand même.
So easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
C'est pas que de sa faute, mais il a quand même tué des gens. Ah, on voit ses viscères.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't
Peaky
know what it's
Blinders.
like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
Allez hop, vérité. Boum.
You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
Oh,
What are you
c'est
talking
compliqué.
about? This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do.
Bah, les deux, ils vont en prison, hein. Ils vont dans le puits.
Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place,
Horrible.
it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the
Oh,
point.
bûcher.
Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead.
Ça se résoudre tout seul.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit.
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I
Wesh,
won't
elle est responsable de
kill
la
her.
mort des autres. Hein.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience.
Oh.
Don't I get a say?
Tous une vie de
It's
merde.
my
Hein.
life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up!
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want
couper la
with
tête
my
devant nous.
life. I thought it would be different here.
On s'en fout d'elle au fond. Hein.
All the fucking
Vivian,
elle peut mourir. Hein.
Do you think
On va pas trop parler avec
I
elle.
wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Allez, tire.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to
Qui
them.
Gwen? Hans, c'est
away
le
from
mec qui passe le balai.
I look at Nerissa and I hate
Nerissa, c'est la meuf avec la fleur.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian,
Ah.
no!
Ah oui, quand même. Non, c'est efficace. Hein.
No, 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 no!
Et on n'a rien fait, nous.
Why'd you
Innocent.
have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Just... Jesus.
Jesus. Elle a pas l'air d'avoir souffert, en tout cas.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Ah non, meurs pas, toi. Non, non, toi, on t'embarque. Hein. Mais non. Mais non. Pourquoi le romantisme comme ça? C'est ridicule. Elle a plus de tête. Ah, c'est bon, il a enlevé sa main. À son tour. Ah, il est pas mort.
Get up.
Allez.
Get
Horrible.
up.
Don't think so, Bigby.
Qu'est-ce que t'as encore fait? C'est pas ma faute. Elle l'a fait toute seule. Oh, ça, c'est bon, c'est une dégoûte.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that.
Mais non.
Just make sure
Il
you
résiste
give
à
the
tout.
crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright?
Don't worry about the crooked man.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking
On
asshole.
mange des tripes ce soir. Oh.
You
On
wanna
va lui
finish me
remettre
off
dedans.
now?
Petit coup d'aiguille, hop.
Or do you plan to kick me around a little first?
Est-ce que si on l'avait pas tapé,
One by one?
il serait pas
That's
mort.
what you want to do, right?
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
Un peu de scotch. Attends, la bûche, il s'est pris un coup de hache dans la tête, il est encore vivant. Et lui, il a une petite coupure et il peut pas. Genre, il est trop faible.
You're just gonna leave me here.
Comme ça, il va regarder la meuf avec sa tête coupée.
I'll send someone for your body.
Oh. Tellement badass. Il va mourir en la regardant. Il aura pas l'occasion de s'en souvenir, mais il va mourir. Mais du coup, on peut pas la ramener vivant à Snow. Mais il nous faut The Crooked Man. C'est-à-dire on verra plus les boobs. Qu'a priori on reviendra pas ici. Petite coupure. Bah ils sont plus résistants que ça les autres hein. Non la bûche c'est celui qui a pris le plus cher je crois. Hein. Non les boobs, pas les boobs. Ça on a été rincé quand même. Hein. Épisode 2 Remember. Hein. 2 oui c'était le 2 je crois. Ok. Tard le soir. Tu vas jusqu'où? Tu vas là.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
C'est ce qu'il avait dit quand même. C'est joli, ça le petit détail comme ça, avec les petites briques plus claires et tout. Très joli. J'apprécie. Y'a rien là-bas? Y'a rien là. Tu venais ici que pour les boobs? Ah, c'est pas le meilleur stream pour ça. Hein. Des os, hein.
Of course.
C'est parti. Je sais, t'inquiète. Alors, des paquets.
So this is where they've been sending these.
J'aime trop les ondes plus claires, c'est joli. T'inquiète. T'inquiète, je sais.
Big Wolf.
Ah, il y avait un truc pisse, j'ai pas fait gaffe.
The Big Bad Wolf.
Oh, Bloody Mary. Où es-tu, ma préférée? Des photos. Des photos. Un balai. Un balai. Il y a 11. Oh, je me sens espionnée. Ok, ok. 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 C'est qui ça?
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies.
Du métal fondu, il s'inquiète pas. Il y a du sang en bas. Ça, il s'inquiète pas de ça là, qui a bougé tout seul devant lui. Je vais où? Je vais là-bas? Visiblement. Elle est où? Ah! Je galère un peu avec les contrôles. Hein. Attendez. What the fuck? Ah, ok. J'ai du mal avec les perspectives. Hein. Des balles qui m'ont blessé.
Silver.
The Big Bad Wolf.
Elle fait peur. Ah! Non. C'est méchant ça.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend
Il a des chaînes en or.
I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Comme les rappeurs américains.
This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? Oh, come on!
Peut-être qu'on aurait pu ne rien faire du tout.
Is that the best you can do?
Ouah, elle est trop stylée. Elle disparaît et tout. La lumière. Peut-être qu'avec ses yeux de loulou, il peut la voir bien. Le truc avec le métal fondu, je suis pas chaude pour que ça s'approche de moi. Metal Man Boy traduit en chien errant. Prendre leur mieux. Qui court comme ça? On peut passer? Ok. C'est pas genre bouillant. J'ai peur! Wesh! C'est-à-dire qu'ils savent où je suis. Pas le droit d'accélérer maintenant. Ça... C'est quoi ces trucs là?
Where are you?
C'est Bloody Mary en version transformée. Elle est derrière. Oh. Elle tremble. Elle a des bouts de verre et des miroirs dans les membres. C'est trop stylé! assez rapide. Putain, je me transforme beaucoup, hein. Sa tête. Le verrou du campus. Oula! Ah, ça se complique. On va jouer à Ozu, on va cliquer partout. Faire une technique. J'ai cliqué dessus. C'est pas simple hein, ce qui se passe. Il est un peu submergé. Les bruits qu'il a fait, c'est horrible. Il a poussé un cri de loup. Ah ouh. Ah non. Stade 4. Du coup. On est mort. C'est Jinju. Jinju elle est pareille avec les inconnus. Ok, les crabouilles. Il est moins impressionnant comme ça que le stade d'avant, je trouve. Ah, laisse-moi me piéger là. Non. Oh, vas-y, c'est infini aussi. Il va faire à où? Il va faire à où? Je suis sûre. C'est Kyubi. Ah, il souffle comme les petits cochons. Je pensais qu'il ferait au moins à où. C'est comme ça qu'il a cassé les maisons. Aucune différence en effet. Ok. Quick. Non, pas l'œil. Ah, ok, ça va. On a vaincu le meilleur méchant. Un peu énervé là-bas. Putain, mon chien, ouais, ouais. Je trouve qu'il faisait plus peur en stade 3. Oh, il est tout nu. Il va trouver une chemise et une petite cravate là. GG, merci. Non, ça, il a eu le temps de se déshabiller avant. Oh, coucou toi. On va venir te chercher. Même la cravate. La cravate, toujours la cravate.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Ah, ça c'est une bonne raison.
Holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets.
Now, je fais rien.
I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony.
Si je fais rien.
To heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything,
Ok, j'ai rien fait.
I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she?
Oui.
And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution.
Maintenant, c'est tous ses complices. Ils auront tous peur.
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will. As long as you agree to my terms.
Ah, je veux bien.
Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers, but you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless. And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about?
Il va se jeter dans le métal.
Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders two of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Voilà,
then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
Yes.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's
go.
Hand over the gun.
Allons-y
I think
joyeusement.
I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do
Un
you
procès,
say?
c'est bien.
Fine.
Je peux le forcer. Ok. Pas la force. Ok.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Tue-le. Non.
You're under arrest.
J'ai dit à Snow que je le ramène vivant. Si je veux la pécho, il faut que je la ramène vivant. Il est grand. Dire qu'on arrive à la fin. Après tout ça. Non, pas taper. C'est le grand méchant. C'est le cerveau.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Pas taper.
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to. He's back.
The Crooked Man.
The Crooked Man. Bah, crache-lui dessus. Enculé de ta mère. J'ai fait que lire ce qu'il y avait écrit.
Okay?
Tu veux tuer tout le monde?
We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
On a tué tout le monde, sauf lui.
Here, we got him.
We can talk about
Est-ce que tu l'as pécho? Je sais pas si je peux la pécho. Un trouble avec le crapaud, mais le crapaud il est pas très présent et c'est vraiment un con.
You know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Jackpot.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my
encore
sister.
vivant.
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off? You think you have the right to just do this to people? You're a fucking crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone?
Shut up!
Can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished.
That doesn't change anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
Ok, Blanche, elle apprécie. Ça va bien se finir pour moi.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Bah oui.
Yes, thank you.
Willingly.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
Je suis une victime. C'est pas moi qui commande.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit!
Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're an...
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well go ahead.
What? We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on with it
But we promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Un ptosis. Un ectropion. Ah ouais, je sais plus en fait.
This is ridiculous.
Il y a plus d'un temps, je savais ces trucs-là. Il y a ptosis et un autre truc.
You have the floor.
Ouais. Non, ptosis, c'est le truc
Thank
de...
you, Miss White. You've all met
ouais,
Georgie.
c'est la paupière.
I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Are you gonna get to your point or
Bien
what?
vu.
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees.
Bien sûr.
I had nothing to do with
Tell
it.
the fucking truth
He's
for once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you
Ah, du
finally
porc,
showed
il
up
pas
at
du
my door
moustachu.
last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions.
Ah!
To cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My
Ouais, tu parles de celui qui a l'œil blanc là. Ouais.
And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end.
Graine, ouais, ça.
They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you
On va pas
care
avoir le
about,
choix
don't
pour
you?
le tuer, lui, on s'en fout.
You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
Barbe bleue alors.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living. Provide for herself.
On veut le tuer quand même, là, il est en train de se faire passer pour un gentil.
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about this.
Oh, we're not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked
Elle va prendre son côté, n'importe
You know
quoi.
why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
Wow. Elle aussi, elle va passer par le puits, hein.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Oh,
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait lui? Ok. Ok, c'est bien, tu prends notre côté.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over.
Barbe bleue.
And those girls will have their justice.
Ok. Il en manque quelques-uns. Il manque un jumeau, il manque le crapaud.
Very good.
Il manque le mec avec ses
Very
lunettes.
good.
Il manque Jack.
The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White.
Il manque Gobe-Mouche.
But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
Toutes les autres, elles sont mortes. Ah, il y a le boucher. Il y a le boucher. Tous dans le puits sauf Blanche.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Et Colline. Le cochon, il mérite pas.
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie killed him.
Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes. Of course, yes. You're responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
Now, don't make him a murderer, for
Il m'a
fuck's
attaqué.
sake. Killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
En interne.
How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
You're the one
On va pas commencer à parler de Barbe Bleue, sinon elle va nous faire chier lui aussi.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I will not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story.
C'est un gros manipulateur, c'est clair.
They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
Isn't right.
Oh, please.
Mais personne ne le croit.
Isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know.
The laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain
here.
level of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
Vas-y.
Who will
Ils iront habiter dans un truc plus
their
petit.
brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby!
Très bon politicien.
Miss White!
Quoi? Enfin qu'elle est là elle aussi, Nerissa.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
C'est-à-dire qu'elle va mourir si elle dit des trucs.
Kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
Si c'est des trucs, elle meurt.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
J'aurais dû le tuer, ça aurait été
You
plus... Non,
enslaved
Snow, elle
us
voulait que je le
for
ramène.
years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
Allez, Nerissa.
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her?
Oh.
Did he?
Sheriff, this
This
is
is
highly
suicide.
irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
Ça s'appelle même pas.
my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered
Ah ouais.
them dead.
Ouais, du coup, c'est pour ça.
Fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always
Vous avez conquis
him.
la foule.
Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's
Elle est à 1 mm du mono sourcil, ça me perturbe.
No, that's
Faut
too
que je regarde
fucking
ça.
easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
On va bien là.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't there
stopped.
been
Oh
enough
le putain, on est d'accord.
Get rid of him.
Get him out of
We
here.
can send him
Everyone,
away.
On s'en fout, il peut
listen
mourir.
up. Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
On tue, ouais. Hein.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just
Buter.
do what you think is right.
La justice. Par le pouvoir qui m'est conféré. Oh, vous lui arrachez la tête.
Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking
La tête ou le
lesson.
puits? La tête ou le
He
puits?
has to
We can
die.
lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Tiens, le puits.
Not this way.
Mais ce sera le puits, je pense, du coup. Dans l'œil. Là, je continue à appuyer.
I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live.
Bah non.
But now...
Menteur.
You're going to miss me.
Allez, lâche.
I won't.
Fableville se souviendra de ça. Alors, je sais plus exactement ce que ça fait le puits, mais... En tout cas, il reviendra pas.
For Lily.
La tête Laxune. Il n'y a que toi qui a voté la tête.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
On n'a pas vu le cavalier sans tête. Ni le blaireau. Putain. Ouais, finalement, c'est pareil que de leur arracher la tête. Hein. Il nous manque des persos. On a entreaperçu une statue du cavalier sans tête, mais on n'a pas vu du tout le blaireau, je crois. Je sais pas vous, mais moi, je vais dormir tranquille. Je voyais qu'il a... quand on arrache la tête, c'est trop violent. Ouais, c'est moins gore, c'est plus tranquille.
Hey, Sheriff.
Ils allaient me détester, ouais, ils auraient eu peur de moi.
Are you gonna come see the truck off?
Gabmouche.
Leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Hans. Oh, le roux, on l'a déjà vu aussi. C'est Jack. Il y a Tim, Gren, le boucher. Putain, on a que ça à faire.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Arrache la tête, t'es un peu plus sûr du résultat.
Listen, Snow.
T'as pas trop le temps, mais...
Talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Il finit dans des tartes sur Beaver Street après. C'est pas le moment, Laxune.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Ok. C'est un cochon qui a des bières. Deck. Il faut encore qu'on la chope, hein. Fleet Street. Y'a quoi là-bas? Des tartes. Le cochon, il est comme moi. Il boit de la bière. Il a pas son trompe-l'œil, lui non plus, hein.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Comment il voit quelqu'un?
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Ils vont à la ferme? Ah ouais. Bah alors, dis
a
bonjour.
farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh?
Me and me
you
boy,
promised
celui-là,
me
comme ça.
I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Sorry.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby. I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Arrête d'utiliser ton gamin pour me faire de la peine là.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad
Please.
says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
Ah,
We're
ouais,
about ready
ok.
to head out.
On peut lui couper la tête.
What's it like
Parfait.
at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go?
Oh,
I want to
chaton.
stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Au revoir.
Goodbye, TJ.
Merci, monde de pitch.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
J'avoue, il y a Colin, le cochon qui boit de la bière, genre chez moi. C'est pas super équitable.
Saying goodbye?
Il s'en va aussi. Il y a une voiture devant toi, il a même pas regardé. Tranquille.
Hi.
Hi.
Ah si, elle a encore son petit ruban quand même. Dans le doute.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I
On sait
guess
jamais.
I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to.
It's okay.
On va le faire. Imaginez si je lui enlève le ruban, sa tête se coupe. On aura des ennuis.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Ça veut dire que c'est de sa faute.
I'm not sure where to start.
C'était elle la responsable.
Lily
Tu peux peut-être pécho
and I,
aussi.
we had this plan. We're gonna find a way out.
Polygame?
Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle a fait?
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I
Elle a
thought if I
balancé.
came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy.
Donc c'était vraiment face de
for all
Crooked
of
Man
us.
le responsable.
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out.
No.
Non. Non.
Yes.
Wow.
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But
Ça s'est bien
then-
passé, hein?
Oh God.
Je la touche pas avec un bâton, elle. Elle est responsable.
Thank you.
Elle a rien fait de mal en soi. Ouais, non, on va se protéger, hein. Il survient un accident de voiture tranquille.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the
Elle a
well,
menti.
you
I
said.
know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth?
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after...
C'est compliqué
that
quand même, hein.
night after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Dégueulasse.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed.
En fait, ce jeu, c'est
I couldn't watch that happen to Faith.
un jeu qui manifeste pour donner plus de droits aux travailleuses du sexe.
Really.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took.
Hyper militant.
To pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
Elle a peur comme elle tu lui donnes une clope, hop, arrangée. J'avais pas la toucher.
What I do, it's just not enough for her or anyone.
On n'en parle pas assez, ouais.
I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they
La meuf, elle a dû quand même couper la tête de... Non, pas couper. Déposer la tête coupée de sa pote pour qu'on la remarque.
The way you look out for each other and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know. But they'll come around. You'll see. After everything you've done for us. Maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
No.
Faut qu'on aille voir Snow.
It doesn't matter what I do. In the end, it's all the same shit it
On veut plus parler avec elle. Va-t'en. Allez, zouzou.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Super. La bûche, elle était pas au procès non plus. Je viens de penser à la bûche. Où est la bûche?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
C'est bien la première qui me dit ça. On veut pécho blanche. Yes.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? J'ai pas compris.
I'll see you around. Wolf.
J'ai pas compris. J'ai pas chopé Snow. 31% des gens ont laissé Georgie mourir. J'ai pas chopé Snow. Il y a eu un procès. 38% seulement l'ont mis dans le puits. On n'accepte plus cadeau. 7% des joueurs ont dit rien ne sert à rien à la fin. De toute façon, c'est la merde. What? Statistique spéciale. Merde. Vous l'avez affronté après l'interrogatoire. Colin, vous lui avez donné à boire lorsqu'il vous l'a demandé dans votre appartement. Vous l'avez aidé à éviter la ferme. Crane, vous l'avez giflé. Tordu, vous l'avez ramené au puits magique. Vous l'avez balancé dans le puits magique. Décédé, décédé. Vous l'avez tué. Décédé, vous l'avez laissé mourir. Jack, vous avez passé un accord avec lui. Nerissa, vous lui avez donné une cigarette lors de votre conversation finale. Vous avez essayé de lui retirer son ruban devant le bureau de Wikipédia. Blanche, vous l'avez amené avec vous au Trip Trap. Vous lui avez promis de ramener le tordu vivant. Petite Tim, vous avez choisi de l'attendre. CG, vous avez accepté son bousier et promis de le donner à Blanche. Crapaud, vous l'avez giflé durant l'interrogatoire de son appartement. Vous l'avez défendu quand Blanche voulait l'envoyer à la ferme. Vous lui avez donné de l'argent. Et la bûche, vous avez choisi de l'arrêter au Trip Trap Bar. Ton tel qui frise... Mais attends, mais c'est fini comme ça? Le fameux cliffhanger dont Robin parlait, du coup. Donc on peut la suivre ou la laisser partir. Mais quoi que l'on soit, ça ne servira à rien derrière. Je pense pas que la suite, si elle sort en 2021, reprendra les choix qu'on a fait là. J'ai pas compris. Faut que je vois une vidéo théorie, vous savez. Alors Maïsis, a priori, le studio a été racheté, mais il travaille quand même dessus. Et a priori, le 2 sortira en 2021.